I think all of us owners sort of dream this pie in the sky stuff, and that's what keeps us excited, it's what keeps us going. You know, if you were too much of a pessimist, you wouldn't enjoy this sport.
Ozzie, you've made such a huge splash in racing. I think up to about 65 horses you're involved with at the moment. That includes all the babies and everything, but New Zealand is hugely on your radar now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it is now. I think I've always loved New Zealand racing. I've always followed the New Zealand thoroughbred. I've been a big fan of New Zealand racing, and I've always been pretty active in the yearling market and the ready-to-run sales, and I'm pretty happy, and so's everyone involved.
The NZB Kiwi, you're going to be putting the shoulders back to get a slot in that.
It's a different race, isn't it? I mean, you got to bid at an auction to get a slot, and then you got to find a horse to run in it.
They're not making it easy, mate. They're not making it easy.
The Kiwis never do.
There's always some twists and turns. But you know what? I've been dealing with the Kiwis now for 4 or 5 years, so I've learned there's always twists and turns. But look, I think it's a great concept. Anything that sort of encourages, more participants into the racing and having these big prize money. And I mean, that's the thing about New Zealand. Like, I love the stallions they've got there. Look, this race, is very exciting. It can only be good for racing. So I'm all for it, and it takes me out of work, and I love it. Great concept, and we're all behind it.
A lot of great Kiwi breds you've been involved with, but Sierra Sue was another special one to you, that Rupert Clark win.
Azar, Bo Rosser and Dice Roll at the 150. Sierra Sue running on. Dice Roll in front. Sierra Sue's coming at Dice Roll. Sierra Sue!
Yeah, well, Sierra Sue, we secured Sierra Sue off a trial. We didn't really know what we had until she came out in about 3 or 4 wins in a row earlier, mostly in sale, and then she ended up winning 2 Group 1s, and it was fantastic by Trent and Natalie, who trained her, and it was just, amazing.
Another exciting one you got out of New Zealand is Jimmy Star. I mean, everyone's talking about Jimmy Star a couple of weeks ago, fantastic win.
Now he goes for Jimmy Star. 1 slap, 2 slaps, it's 2 in front of Who Dares, and Jimmy Star's going to power away. This is a nice horse.
You got a ticket into the All-Star Mile if you want to go there. Have you made a decision, or are you sort of humming and ahhing at this stage?
I've made a decision. I don't know if the trainer's made a decision. I think all the owners have made the decision for the trainer, but no, look, of course we'd love to go there. If he continues to keep progressing the way he's going, he could be a chance. And
he looks really good.
Hopefully he knocks off another New Zealand bred, Mr. Brightside. So look, it's what makes racing so much fun, is having these good horses progressing through the grades and taking on the best horses, and you never know.